evening. Greetings from Warsaw Chopin Airport. Of course I'm traveling again, and this time I'm going to Tbilisi in Georgia, and I'll be flying with LOT Polish Airlines. And tonight is quite special because I'm finally traveling with my mom. It's been a very long time. Mamo, jest podekscytowana?
Yes.
She's very excited, so we better go for security and wait for our exciting flight to Tbilisi. Chopin Airport is very quiet this evening, but we came for a bit of duty-free shopping to buy some alcohol for my friends. We're gonna meet in Tbilisi. O nie, autobus. Aha, to się pomyliłam. Myślałem, że będzie mościk, ale nie. Surprisingly, we were upgraded to business class, so it is quite nice to have a supper just before going to sleep. So, Mom got some chicken, I got some salmon, and very good. We've arrived in Tbilisi and the time is 4:30. Now all we have to do is go for passport control, pick up the package, go to the hotel for a bit of rest. Joba and good evening. I've arrived at Tbilisi International Airport. It's actually only 2.5 months since my last visit here, and I had a very good flight with LOT Polish Airlines. I was lucky to upgrade to business class, which was really cool. And I got some sleep, but I'm still very tired, and all I'm thinking of is just getting some sleep before a very intensive weekend. Powiedzcie mi tylko, jak się udał wasz lot z Warszawy do Tbilisi?
Super.
Dobre jedzenie? Thanks to Ella, our new friend, we are getting a lift to our hotel. It just saves us hassle of getting a taxi. Okay, so we got to our room. We'll have to share a bed, but it's okay. It is quite good actually for IBIS budget. Quite a good standard. Cieszysz się?
Cieszę.
Kamar Joba, we are about to go sightseeing. Quite late as it's 11:20 in the morning, but we are full of energy and ready for an intensive weekend. Tak? Jesteś
Tak.
gotowa na zwiedzanie?
Jestem.
My mom says the metro looks quite old, but it's actually from the Soviet era. We booked a tour with the Star Line, is it? Star Line.
Starline through Wolfgang.
And that's hopefully our tour guide. What's your name, by the way?
George.
Oh, hi George. I'm Adam. Nice to meet you. And how do you say goodbye, by the way?
Nachos.
Nahom Simba.
Nachos.
So hopefully I see you tomorrow, yeah?
I hope so.
Take care. Thank you. The weather today isn't too bad, but before we continue sightseeing, we will go for some breakfast. Although it is quite late, so probably we brunch. Quite a heavy brunch, probably khinkali or hachapuri. As every time I'm in Tbilisi, I always start with having some food at this restaurant with the Iron of Tbilisi sign. I can never remember the name. And don't ask me to read the name in Georgian. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Now it's time for khinkali, the signature dish of Georgia. Mamo, do you know how to eat it? Wiesz jak to zjeść? Nie. Musisz to wziąć, ugryźć i tam jest zupa razem.
Wiem, ale ugryź tu?
I teraz będzie płynąć. I wtedy uważaj, bo jest gorące i pijesz. Widzisz?
Dobre.
Dobre? Finally my breakfast arrived and I'm having hachapuri. Probably not the healthiest breakfast, but it is quite late, so consider it lunch. But being in Georgia, not trying this is, well, big miss out, so.
Tego jakaś to się lało, żeby jakby pęknięty może?
Mamo, jak oceniasz Tbilisi? Co?
I co? Jest okej. Zobaczymy, co będzie dalej.
Pogoda jest znacznie lepsza, więc... We are very lucky with the weather and my mom likes Tbilisi, that's all I wanted to hear. Mamo, chodź na dół. Chodź tutaj. Now it's time to visit the Armenian Cathedral. Chodź. Another stop is the Sulphur Baths, and this is actually one of my very favorite spots in Tbilisi. There are lots of nice spots to get some nice pictures of the city, like this one, Megeti Saint Virgin's Church, and you can see the city from that perspective, although we'll take shortly the cable car, see the city from above. Mamo, lubisz kolejki?
Lubię.
Now we are on the top of the hill. We do the cable car and the views here are amazing. Yeah, just the views are amazing, the weather. As you can see, it's definitely worth taking the cable car. You can use your Metro card. And as always, I see my friend Georgi and his mom, Nina. Madloba? Nie. Komortowa. Now we are going to the cathedral. Yes? I'm saying we're going to the cathedral, the next stop.
Yes, Sameba Cathedral.
No, masz? Spróbujesz? Spróbujesz? Dobre? Jak?
Bardzo dobre.
Georgi, so where are we now? What's the name of this cathedral? Or church? Is it church or cathedral?
We're now at Sameba Cathedral, the highest church in Georgia, which was built several years ago. leaving Sameba Cathedral, and we are very pleased to visit here again and again with
Yes,
my
actually-
dear friend, with Adamku. Zawsze jesteśmy szczęśliwi.
Yeah, I need to add, Georgi speaks Polish, like a native. Now we're going for the haircut. Where are we going? Prostaveli Avenue, yes?
Azbeki.
Kazbegi, like the bathroom. So. Sure. Now I've just had my haircut. I used to do that quite a lot. I mean, every time I was going to different country, different city, I was getting a haircut. Now it was time for the Georgian haircut, and it is quite cool. Okay, now we are having pelmeni. That's not very Georgian food. Is it Georgian food?
Not really.
No. To ruskie, tak? To Russian food.
Georgian. Idziemy razem. Z mamą.
Georgi, where are we going now?
We're now going to Cafe Stampa. Hotel. Tak.
Madlobam? Alpris? Sounds like Aperol. Now we're having some fancy cakes.
Fancy coffee.
O Boże, dobra. It is actually quite useful to speak German. We're having some wine tasting at local co-op shop. Na zdrowie. A Polish? Poland na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Albo bardzo.
Now we're heading back to the hotel and we are allowed to say goodbye to our friends. Come on, Madlobam to our friends.
Madloba. Dziękuję bardzo.
Good morning. We're about to make our way to the tour operator to go on a trip to Kazbegi and Anaruri. And I think the trip will be around 12 hours. But I highly recommend to do organized tours in Georgia. They're quite affordable and cool. Starsz, no?
Tak.
Wait for the camera. You can't see your mother. You can see that's the video. Now we are on our tour to Kazbegi and we stopped just to see some landscape and it starts to get a bit mountainous and there's a lot of snow. Mama, jak się podoba?
Podoba.
While traveling to Kazbegi, make sure to stop at Anaruri Fortress. Normally the lake isn't frozen, but still in winter it's still nice. Jak się wam podoba?
Podoba się.
Ładnie?
Ładnie.
You let me know 1, 2, 3 and I'll close.
It's our first stop in the mountains and my mom fell a little bit, but she's okay. Jak się czujesz? Oczywiście mama zaliczyła Glarę pierwszą, pokaż buty.
Nie, to buty tak.
Siniaka już będziesz miała, myślisz?
Będę miała.
A boli cię?
Boli, ale się nie połamałam.
Another stop today is the monument of friendship between Russia and Georgia, and it is actually not so cold. The alarm is okay now. But the views are absolutely amazing, but the visibility isn't the best. Very good, very good. Finally, we've reached Kazbegi, and now we're going into the mountain where there's a nice monastery with the view of the famous Kazbegi mountain. Ella? Of course.
I told you, try to master.
Going up is very difficult. I wouldn't manage to... Oh! Już idę. Dobra, I'll follow you, mamo. Ja nie znam, bo idziesz. We've made it. Finally, we've reached this church, and you can hear the wind. It's very freezing. Once you reach the church, you can see the famous Kazbek mountain. Now is a challenging time to go down. Matka zjeżdża. Whoa. This is like wow. Now it's time for our last stop, and that will be a meal in the mountains. All good? Did you look first? And having some harcho, a mam mięso szaszłyk. We are back in Tbilisi and we had a great tour to the mountains. We are tired, but super happy.
Hello!
Sadly, I didn't get a chance to meet you earlier on the tour, but well, next time when we will meet?
Yeah,
Poland, maybe. Middle point.
Poland,
between France and Iran.
maybe it will be in France, in Iran,
I wouldn't mind
also
going to Iran.
in Japan. You don't know.
No, just Iran or France.
Sounds good. So as always, I made new friends, I should say that at the very beginning.
Or maybe back in Georgia because it's a beautiful place.
My holidays is my last minute things.
And really, that's all.
it's tasty, it's tasty. Good morning, Kamarjoba. We're about to travel back to Poland, to Warsaw, and I'll be flying with LOT Polish Airlines. And it's an early departure, so we are still tired, but we had a great stay in Tbilisi. Mamo, jak się podobało w Tbilisi?
Świetnie.
Yeah, she liked it. I knew she would, so I'm sure I'll be back here very, very soon. But now we need to go for security and enjoy Tbilisi Airport before this exciting flight to Warsaw. And now we're flying with Boeing 737-800 MAX. A beautiful livery of the Poland.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking. My name is Wojciech Ryś. Welcome aboard with Polish Airlines from Tbilisi to Warsaw.
Finally on board on Boeing 737 MAX, and we are lucky to be on a nice aircraft special livery of Poland's independence. But as you can see, I'm very tired, and all I'm thinking of is just going to sleep. We've arrived back in Warsaw, and the flight was very good, but we slept most of it. Hello again, good morning, greetings from Warsaw Chopin Airport. We had a very good flight with LOT, just a summary, and the trip was overall very good. Mom fell once, but she's okay, I think, and I think she loved Georgia. Czemu rekomendujesz Gruzję na wszystkim?
Tak, rekomenduję, jest super. Czas spędzony to po prostu mega czas.
Yeah, well, translation is not needed, you can see that she's happy. So thanks for watching, see you in the next video.